Well, good morning, graduating veterans and members of the Armed Forces. My name is John Anazu, and I'm a professor at Washington University's School of Law and the John C. Danforth Center on Religion and Politics. Although I wish I could be with you in person, it is an honor to be addressing you in this extraordinary moment. Those of you graduating today and watching this video have worked extremely hard, and you have much to be proud of. Some of you have completed a program after serving our country honorably. Some of you are about to embark on that service. All of you know what it means to stay on mission and to put service before self. Today, I'd like to share two brief memories with you on this important occasion. The first is of my own graduation. In May of 1997, I was commissioned as an Air Force Second Lieutenant out of Duke University's Detachment 585. My father, a retired Army colonel and Vietnam veteran, donned his uniform one last time to administer the oath of office. I won't ever forget my commissioning ceremony, and I'm deeply sorry that some of you here today will not experience a similar recognition. But I also want to assure you that your training and your education are far greater than any one ceremony. More than the memory of a single event, I carry with me the people, places, and opportunities I found as a cadet and later as an officer. I know that you too will carry treasured memories like these. And of course, all of us will also carry some less fond recollections, in my case, most of them involving early morning PT. The second memory is September 12th, 2001. I was an active duty captain, and my duty station was the Pentagon. The day before, a plane had hit the building, and I joined thousands of other service members and civilians in an unforgettable experience as we first struggled to exit the building and then began to grapple with the reality of what had happened. But I want to focus on September 12th, because as hard and as awful as 9/11 was, 9/12 brought its own set of challenges. And we are all now living in another 9/12 moment. 9/12 was the day we woke up and realized that nothing would ever be the same. Everyone around us had fear, uncertainty, and grief. Some people were in shock. And those of us in the military also knew that we had a mission to continue. 9/12 was the day I went back to work in my office with the building still on fire and search and rescue still underway. I don't mean to suggest that my returning to work was a courageous act. To the contrary, between the M60s at every entrance and combat air patrols overhead, I'm not sure the Pentagon has ever seen greater security than it did on 9/12. Some of you have engaged in or will engage in actual acts of courage. My going back to work was not one of them. But my 9/12 moment is perhaps closer to what most of you are experiencing today and will experience in the months to come. It's less about courage and bravery in the moment than it is about faithfulness to the task at hand in the midst of prolonged uncertainty and confusion. Not every veteran and service member will be called to risk life and limb, but all of you will have your 9/12 moments, like the one we are experiencing today and more that will come. Those moments will involve lost opportunities, broken promises, and for some of you, even harder losses. And your challenge, to which you will have to recommit each and every time, is to remember your training and your mission and to remain faithful to the task at hand. I have every confidence that you will rise to the occasion, and I can say that because those with whom I served did so over and over again. Today, as you experience this strange video graduation in the midst of a 9/12 moment, I hope you pause to recognize your accomplishments and realize that you are being cheered on by countless people, near and far. Well, I suppose at this point, mostly far. Your families, your friends, your military instructors, your fellow service members, your professors, the administration and staff of Washington University. We are all proud of you, and we know that you will rise to the challenges that await. Thank you again for the privilege of addressing you, and congratulations to the class of 2020.
Greetings, veterans, service members, and families. Congratulations on your graduation. My name is Eric Andrew, and this spring I am graduating with my Master's of Business Administration from WashU after serving 7 years in the Marine Corps. Even though we are unable to celebrate together, the importance of this moment is not diminished. For many of you, this graduation marks the end of the transition from military life to civilian life. For others, it marks the beginning of your military journey. Whatever phase you are in, take pride in your accomplishments and enjoy this moment. As we reflect upon the impacts of COVID-19, I wanted to highlight some of the things that have remained constant that set our nation's service members, you all, apart. The term resilience has been used extensively lately, but for service members, I believe this word has special meaning. The never quit attitude that led you to answer the call of service is more important now than ever. Your friends, family, and co-workers are looking to you to be a positive example of strength and courage. They are counting on you to lead by example and to improve every situation you find yourself in. This is an enormous responsibility, and it's something that I hope you embrace with vigor. The enduring leadership traits are timeless, and every one of you can make a positive impact on those around you just by doing the things that you already know how to do. Embrace challenges, do the small things right, and never forget the importance of character and integrity. The challenges that many of you have faced and that you have overcome have led you to this commendable point. Yet we must remember that graduation is not an end in itself. It is an opportunity to more effectively and deeply influence the people, organizations, and causes that we hold so dear. As veterans, we owe it to ourselves and to our brothers and sisters to remember that our ability and our duty to serve this country doesn't end with a service obligation or with a contract. It's a daily decision that I hope you will continue to make. Congratulations again on your graduation. Take care, and God bless America.